Welcome. This is Surf Kentucky News. I'm Ron Sanders, President of Surf Kentucky, and we're pleased today to have with us Brad Downall, Executive Director of the Glema Center, and he's going to fill us in on some great programs that are coming up, and we want to make sure that you get to these programs and get to enjoy them. So, Brad, welcome this morning, and I'm going to just turn you loose. Let's look first at what we got coming up this month and next month.
Well, thank you, Ron. We are about ready to get busy here. Toward the end of February, we have 3 different shows in 3 weeks, or in 1 week. Starting with February 15th through the 17th, we have our community theater production, dinner theater, Over the River and Through the Woods.
So you get to get food with this?
Yes.
You get to eat?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Well, the patrons get to eat.
Okay,
patrons. We don't feed the actors.
Okay.
But and they've been working for better part of 5 weeks on this production, and it's your neighbors that are going to be on stage. It's a fun show. It's a little bittersweet. It's 2 sets of Italian grandparents who are scheming to keep their upwardly mobile grandson in their area of the country. And so a lot of laughs and maybe a couple of tears. But in keeping with the Italian grandparent theme, we're doing an Italian pasta buffet. So the food will be good and the entertainment will be great.
And how much does that cost?
That is $25 a ticket, and that includes the meal. And of course, if you are over the age of 55, you get 10% off of that. So that would include me. I'm proud to say.
And me too. And if you buy more than
if it's
7
if
tickets,
it's a group, there's a group discount if you get more than 10, and the more tickets you buy. But if you buy more than 3 shows, if you buy 3 shows in a season, you also get that 10% discount.
Very good.
And if you buy all the shows, you get a 30% discount. So there you go. But that's coming up February 15th through 17th, and then just 5 days later, on the 22nd, we start our Hancock Bank Coffee House series with the Secret Sisters, and they are an Americana duo. Beautiful harmonies. They have been making a little noise in the art, or more indie, and Brandy Carlisle, who is an amazing country singer, has produced their last album. So people are calling us from Nashville saying, "I can't believe you got the Secret Sisters." So
well, they just come on and buy a ticket.
Yep. Well, they are. They're the one. They're calling from Nashville. And we have more people from out of town buying tickets right now than people in town,
and so they can go in town, go to the box office and buy tickets, or they can buy them online.
Yes, correct? Absolutely. Now, for the dinner theater, because it is reserved on-stage seating, we're having people call in. But for all of our other shows, you can purchase online, and you don't even need to talk to somebody. However, you won't get those senior discounts online. You've got to get you have to call in.
And you don't get to meet with your great staff out there.
Yeah,
that help
absolutely. Have a good time.
They do well. Okay, what's next?
Next is February 27th. It's a Tuesday night. We are having Ronald K. Brown Evidence Dance. It is a modern dance company founded by one of America's great choreographers, Ronald K. Brown. He's African American, and his dance explores the African American experience and its relation to spirituality. And so we are doing a couple of workshops with him while he's here. One is Sunday afternoon at Browning Springs Gym. That is February 25th at 3:30. and that's on liturgical dance, how to focus on your spirituality through movement. And then another one and both of these workshops are for all ages. The other workshop is at Rosenwald Smith Multicultural Center on Monday from 4 to 6, and we expect a large attendance at that one. And that's more just a community class for all ages and experience levels. So if you always felt like moving, but if you have no experience as a dancer, this is the time to come and explore. And for every participant who comes to the workshop, they'll get a free ticket to the performance.
Wow. Okay.
So, and this is part of the community outreach that we do, and it's a grant-funded performance by the South Arts and the Millen Foundation, and also there's local support through Janet and Frank Horn as well. And we couldn't do things like this if it weren't for
The community outreach you do with the school system, the community college is phenomenal. I mean, there's a lot that the Glema Center does that people are not aware of.
Right,
Sure.
right, and it's that kind of community support that makes that possible. But Marty Stewart and his fabulous superlatives, that's easy for you to say. And Marty has been out there for a while and has got the greatest rockabilly sound. I mean, it's you know, it's not cowboy music, and it's not I mean, he's got his own sound, but it's fun. He's captivating, and he's got a great stage energy. So we're really looking forward to that one. When I get online and I look at what artists are charging, what other venues are charging for the same artist, it can be 100% higher than what we are. We only charge enough to barely cover our costs, and the ticket fees don't do it. If we were reliant on tickets, then we would have to charge 75% more for the tickets.
So that's a great segue. Now, you get a lot of your funding from individuals and corporations and sponsorships.
Right.
Walk us through some of that.
Okay. Well, if you look at our budget, it's kind of thirds. There's the college support, the building, the salary, and that's a little less than a third of our budget. Ticket sales is a third, and then an increasing amount of our budget is it's approaching 40% now, is annual giving and endowments, and with that is also grants that I get for bringing in the modern dance or things like that. But the majority of that is in annual giving.
And those are reflected in your programs that you list those folks that have contributed.
Right, yeah, because
businesses.
Our center stage, we have 6 sponsors for that. The minor series, it's reflected in the name. The Glema Mahr Chamber Music Series. Long before Glema put her name on the building, she started sponsoring that chamber music series.
And that's a great thing. I mean, the Glema Center does so much for the community. It's really a great thing to have for our community. We appreciate it.
I like it.
and Brad does a phenomenal job. You just don't realize that he's arranging shows and selling tickets, and he's in there building sets and managing staff and juggling a budget
and grabbing trash cans when a sprinkler system cuts loose. And, yes.
Well, we're this community's blessed to have you with us and running that endeavor. And I understand you've had another tragedy at the center with some.
It's a learning opportunity. That's the way we look at things. We during when we came back from winter break, we had an issue with our sprinkler system where the lobby had gotten a little too cold. When it warmed back up, there was a fault in the line, sprinkler system broke. It came through the sheetrock. There's some pretty major damage in the middle gallery. So we are not doing our art exhibits for the near future, but everything else is business as usual. It takes a little time to get things through insurance and the community college system, to get plans drawn up, to find out exactly what is covered in this. It also comes at a time where we are looking at doing some improvements to the center. It's 27, 28 years old, and so we are kind of exploring our options. We were planning on doing some renovations, and we're trying to tie this untimely event into that to make it more timely. So we're and I'll tell you what, I could not do this without Dr. Kelly at the community college and her support and her vision for the arts. She really shares my passion for it, and came in and she said, this is a great space, but we can make it even better. And so that's kind of the direction that we're headed in, but it's going to take a little time to come up with a cohesive plan on this.
Okay. Brett, thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
You've done a great job. These look like some fun shows. And watch Surf Kentucky, because we're going to be giving some tickets away to some of the events, as well as I think you give a few tickets away on your Facebook page. So there's some opportunities. If you're a little short of cash, you get on Surf Kentucky or the Glema Center's Facebook page, and you might be able to get a ticket. Might not. So the best deal is just go ahead and buy your tickets now and sign up. So thanks a lot, Brad, for coming in.
Well, thanks
for all you do, and thanks for you, our readers of Surf Kentucky.